What's up, everybody? This is Kevin with Mallard Painting. I have got the 2024 new products catalog, leading innovation and technology from your very own Graco. And I don't think they haven't really launched any of this stuff, so you're seeing this here first. We're going to go over some of the cool new things in 2024. If you're anything like me, you like it every spring when they come out with the new gadgets. I'm a sucker for the new paint sprayers and all the little gadgets and stuff. I'm just a paint nerd. So, I like buying it. I like spraying cabinet paint. I like spraying exterior paint. I like playing with all the new stuff. Well, and Graco's got a bunch of it right now. So let's get started. First thing is they've basically redone all these new Graco hard shells here with this really streamlined look across the board. All the paint sprayers, every size, 490, 695, 1095. They are all going to have this brand new look to them. And not to mention, they have brand new technology included in them. The Xtreme Torque, this 490 XT. Let's take a look inside this thing. Look at this bad boy. That is a solid piece of machinery. This is the first motor ever designed specifically for airless spray, breakthrough extreme torque motor manufactured by Graco. Apparently, this outside portion right here spins, which spins this second portion instead of the inside spinning another gear. Unmatched performance, the industry's most powerful motor, 15 times more torque than a traditional airless paint sprayer. What? That's a lot of extra torque. 8 times more magnets, 90% lower running speed. So this thing is so torquey that it runs 90% lower running speeds and up to 10 times quieter in operation. And I was even told that this thing's so quiet you can't even hear when it runs out of paint. Which is pretty insane. Let's keep moving on. What do you guys think about this? Is this cool or eh? What do you guys think? We'll see when we find out how much they're going to be. So next on the line here, if you guys have this Graco Quick Shot and you really like the gun on the Graco Quick Shot, I do. I have 2 of them and I really like how the gun feels in my hand. I like the trigger. I like that you can dial in the pressure on the back of the gun with your thumb. I like how small it is. I like how maneuverable the hose is. And now they're making this little gun attachment that you can hook to the front of these paint sprayers and actually turn the pressure down on the gun, and it sends a signal via Bluetooth to turn the pressure down on the pump, 50 to 100 feet down on the other side of the house, which is pretty cool. When you get in a little tight area, you can dial down the pressure, spray that little spot, and then when you get to the big wall, you can crank the pressure back up. So that's pretty cool. That's new coming out, the Powershot XT. We'll get a better look at it down here. Now here's this bad boy. I really like the new look of the 490 XT Ultra. Some more specs on this thing. Longest life before service, fastest service on the job site, pump wear prevention, fastest cleaning using less fluid, lowest cost of ownership. We'll see about that when we hear how much they're going to want for one of these. We already went over the Xtreme Torque motor, LED digital display. It's got a really awesome one of those flip lid displays, digital display on the side. This is kind of cool here. Efficiently cleans 3 times faster using half the fluid, significantly reducing recycling costs. So, when you got to clean in Mrs. Smith's backyard, you don't have to use 15 gallons of water to get this thing clean as a whistle. Sounds like it cleans. Takes me about 30 minutes. So, if it cleans in 10 minutes, that's pretty cool, guys. And if we're using 5 gallons of water instead of 15, that's pretty cool too. Watchdog pump protection, intelligent auto shutoff feature activates when sprayer runs out of paint. safeguarding the pump and maintaining consistent performance. This is very important because if you can't hear this thing running out of paint, then you know you're gonna need this. You're gonna need a watchdog to tell you that you're out of paint. So that's pretty cool. Look at this thing. Look at this high boy. Here's a little look at the display, which is pretty nice, man. And look at this high boy. It's got really nice rack for your hose and your gun. And look at these rims. Woo-wee! Pretty nice. Look at that. That's a good looking pump right there. I can't lie. We will see if the looks of the pump match the price, which I'm sure it does. We'll see how much they want for one of these bad boys. And we'll see how long they last with this new technology. I mean, we were grinding. I've had about 5 695s over the year, and I was grinding one of these down in about a year and a half with my crews. So I could beat one of these pumps up pretty good, spraying exteriors all day, every day, all summer with 3 crews, just hammering down on these pumps. You know, my guys are not the greatest at taking care of them, but you know, so if it was me using it, I don't know if I could have made it last longer, but I think I could. But we will see how this, you know, if the motor's running slower because it's creating more torque with this new technology, then obviously it's going to last longer. So making it probably a pretty good investment. So we will see. Here's their lineup here. We got all the low boys and high boys in every size. All new cover on them. Pretty sexy looking cover. Here's a quick shot. I have a video on these. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. These have been out a while now. I really love mine. I have 2 of them. I am trying to break mine. We're putting the paint through it. I want to break it and break down the cost per cabinet job, because we're using these exclusively for priming and painting cabinets, mostly on the job site. And I am trying to break mine, and I haven't been able. We've ran about 100 gallons through one of them and about 65 or so through the other one. And I'm trying to break this bad boy. But here is a good look at this Powershot Standard. I am trying to think like what I would use this Powershot Standard for. I think probably where this thing would perform is gun fatigue when you're spraying like a big wood pack, trim pack, wainscot, handrails, door jambs, baseboards, crown molding. You can attach this thing directly to your 50 feet of hose. Put this guy right on your waist like this, like my boy right here has. He's got this thing around his belt, around his waist. You pop the battery pack on. You're spraying along. You get into a little tight area. You're turning the pressure down, spraying the door jamb, spraying this or that, turning the pressure up. It's talking with the pump 50 feet, you know, on the other direction of the job site. And it's using the Bluetooth right here to kind of talk with itself. What do you guys think about this? I'm kind of having a hard time thinking of where I would use this. I mean, obviously it would perform really well for a cabinet job. Maybe you got a big cabinet job and you're tired of filling up the quart pump with your quick shot, and you just want to add this gun technology to your airless paint sprayer. Well, you can come in this March or sometime this spring. This thing's coming out, and I'm going to be one of the first people in the area to get my hands on this, and I'm going to put it to the test and let you guys know what I think. Here's a big look at it right here. You hook the battery up to it here, remote pressure control. Oh, look at this. Pressure control is right here in front of the battery instead on the back of the gun like the quick shot. So that's pretty cool. Ergonomic inline handle with ease out gun filter. So this thing's actually going to have a nice gun filter in it as well. So adding another layer of filtration, which is probably pretty good for some exterior paints are pretty dirty. So you're going to want to filter those an extra step than your stack filter and your rock guard. And then fastest service on the job site. You have this Pro Connect. You can unconnect this thing, pull it off, swap it out. I'm imagining, you know, this thing isn't metal. It's got electronics in. I'm imagining this thing probably burns out at 150, 200 gallons. You know, Graco sell you a little $29.99 part here. have a few in your van, pop it out, back to work. Instant gun to sprayer communication, that's pretty cool. We already talked about that. You know, and I don't know anything about these parking lot stripers or drywall hoppers or whatnot. That thing looks like a beast. So I'm not going to talk about those. But what I am excited about is this Contractor Powershot XT. Let me know what you guys think. Where would you use this in your business for? Is this thing cool? Would you not use this? You know, I'm trying to think where this thing would perform. I think cabinet jobs, spraying out of your airless at your shop to spray the doors. Use the quick shot for the job site to spray the boxes. I'm kind of thinking going along that lines. Maybe you could hook it up on an exterior with a lot of trim, so you can spray the gutters and all the trim and stuff out with this really ergonomic gun with less wrist fatigue. And then what do you guys think about this new paint sprayer? This thing's pretty sexy. Let me know in the comments what you think. And you heard it here first. Here's all the brand new stuff for 2024. Let's get pumped. It's going to be a good exterior season. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe. And tight lines. Talk to you later.